Hello, in today's video, we'll be doing a design for a print on demand, like a t-shirt, for example. Now, what you do is it'll be something like this. Of course, you can always, do your own designs, but I'll teach you the basics of how this is done. Okay, now this is going to be on a black background, and the size is usually 4500 by 5400. That's the usual size for merch by Amazon t-shirts. Okay, so let's start off with this is another example I've done. I will go through this with you, just showing you the color differences. Okay, so let's just add a page for now, and we'll follow this what we've written, which is holidays are great for mountain climbing and hiking. So first of all, what we do is we add the text. So we go to text. So we add these headings that we want. Oh, I'm sorry. My internet seems to be a bit slow today. So we click on add a heading, and this holidays are great. First one. So we do holidays are great. Just leave it as such. We won't bother with it first. You can add another one, which is for and mountain climbing and hiking. Now, there are two different ways that you can duplicate this. One is, okay, three. One is you go back here and you add a heading again. The other one is highlight this and you go here and you duplicate it. Okay, so you got this one. So let me just prepare mountain climbing. climbing. The other one is and hiking. Now, the other way is you highlight this, you hold on the Alt button, and then you highlight this, hold on the Alt, and you drag it here. And okay, now let's just move this. Now we want to design, okay? So mountain, we've said mountain climbing. So let's look at elements. We go to elements and look for mountains. Now there will be some that are available for free and some when you have a pro account. So you click on graphics for now and you see, so this one is pro because it's got the crown and says pro. You can choose others. Let's see, what about that? Now, of course, that's black in color. As you see, it's black in color. So we change it to white for now. See how it looks. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's similar to that one. So you can it up. Okay, just leave it there for now. Okay, now what we do is we have to change the font and the size. So we bring down the size and we increase this. The other way is to go up here to change the size. So now if you click here, it's Open Sans Extra. So we look for something that will look good, that somehow shows the rough terrain and climbing and things like that. So there is one here called Inland and Rough. So that looks pretty good. So what I'll do is, which is what I chose here as well. If you look up here, is Inland and Rough. So I will bring this closer before it goes into two lines, and then I can size it like this. Okay, so it's maybe not too close to the edge. Okay, now you can see the vertical line that says it was in the center. So now we do that. Now that one too will go for Inland and Rough. You can have it Do you think that looks good? I think a smaller font would be better. It's up to you. It's up to you how you want it, okay? Now you have the image. Now, let's put mountain climbing on top of the image. So we bring that up here for now. Bring it down. Again, we make it into one line, okay? Now, we can choose something that looks pretty cool. So here, what I've chosen is, I've chosen one called Lucidity Condensed. So you click on it, and then if you click on the font, this one, Lucidity Condensed. And I think that looks pretty good. Now, it is close together, right? So what you can do is, you will bring it a bit closer. It is a bit close together. So you highlight that, you go up here with this arrow here, and you can change the letter spacing. So for now, let's just keep it there first at 62. We go to effects and we curve it. You can also increase the font by doing that. Now, if you look here, this one is about, doesn't fill up the whole page, so maybe about there. So this one, if you look at it, the curve goes into the mountain. So we don't want that. So what we do is we click on it, go to effects, and you can change it here. See, you can make it into a full circle, or you can just have it slightly curvy. Now over here, I think the fonts are too close. So I'll go to letter spacing and I'll just increase it a bit. Okay, I think that looks good. So it's about 165, and it's up to you how you want to do it. I think that looks good. Bring it closer, and this one. Now they do say that you shouldn't have more than 3 fonts. Some people don't have more than 3 fonts. Some people have 5, 6 fonts. It all depends on your design and what you want to go for it. Now in my case, I've only done 1, 2, 3 different fonts. Okay, and you can leave it like this and hiking, or what I've done is I've changed it to this one, and it's called Genty, I think, and just made it. What I tried to do was I tried to align it to the, first of all, make it in middle, and if you when you yeah when you bring it up, you can see those guides, and that's a good way of knowing that, okay, it's at the correct spot. Now you can leave it like this, or you can add some elements of design. You can go back to elements, and maybe you want to just type in lines and see if there's anything that's there. You can have lines, you can have, this starburst, for example. It's up to you what you want. If you look at my example, the first one, I did this. You don't have to have that. I did that. The second one, I did this one here. Again, it's up to you. This one, why don't we choose that one? Now we bring it down and let's flip it. So now we can adjust everything a bit. Okay, make it this. Okay, that's in the middle. Bring it up a bit. What I'm trying to do is, if you see, I'm trying to make it so that the distance between this one here and the edge, and this one here and the edge, is about the same. The reason why I'm doing that is because when we save it with a transparent background and we put it on print on demand, and when we center it, if it's not the same width, um, you can find that there are differences. Okay, so now if you like this, what you can do is you can just go and select it all and group it. Once you group it, you can just adjust how you want it to be. Now that looks good enough, right? Okay, now that's good on a black background. And usually, researchers found that people buy black t-shirts. But let's say you want to put it on a lighter background. Now, if you change the black to, let's say, blue, it's okay, you can still see it, right? Now, if you change it to red, looks great. But let's say you change it to that. It's not going to look, can't see anything. And let's say you want to have a white t-shirt, it's nothing. So what you can do is, okay, first of all, just ungroup it, okay? Ungroup the whole thing. Now the first one, we had white font, right? So make it into, we choose black. Okay? Now, I know what you're going to say. If you choose black, then on a black t-shirt, you can't see. There is a way around that. Sorry, you choose black. That one as well. You choose black. Okay? So if you now change it to black, you can't see anything, correct? So what you do is, choose that, you go to effects, you go to splice. When you say splice, it automatically chooses a color for you. So you choose white. And then what you do is you can adjust here the thickness. I suggest you leave the thickness and the offset. You can go all the way to 0. Direction's great. Okay. Now let's just do to all of this and I'll show you. Okay. That is white and offset. Again, splice, white, offset. And here again, splice, white. Now you can leave it like that if you like the look of that. It's all about design, right? Or you can leave it like this or a bit like that. I mean, this is just to show you how it's done. Now, if you do it this way on a black t-shirt, it looks fine. So now let's go back to see it on a white t-shirt. So you click the background or on a light t-shirt. This is how you're going to see it. It's not black. The other option is for some print-on-demand sites, platforms, you can upload a different version. So what you do is you do one set with white font and then another one with black or any other color. But if you have a platform where you can only upload once, then maybe this is something you should do. You can do it, for example, like we showed it as white, right? You can change it. You can change it, let's say, to orange, you know? So even on a light color, see the background, even on a light color or a white color or uh, black, you can still see. So you don't have to, you know, fiddle around too much. Okay, if you know what I mean. Now this one you can change as well. Okay, you can change it to white, but again, if you change it to white, if your t-shirt color is white as well, you can't see it. So change it to a color where most t-shirts don't have that color. Like you could change it to, if you see, many people have sort of like a teal color because they know that uh, most platforms don't offer that as a t-shirt color. Okay, so you remove that, so that becomes, this is what I was trying to do here, you see. So if you choose that, you know, let's say you want it orange. So you just have to go to the splice, change the splice color to orange or red or whatever it is that you want to do. See, let's make it same as here, and here. Now you're going to wonder, what about this, the mountains? Now, because that's an image. Now some images you can change the color. See, like this one, you can change it. See, make it red. You can make it orange. So if you have a black background, for example, and you want to make it orange, there you go. Change the color. Change it to blue. Change it to red. Now red, you do have, most platforms will offer red, so may not be able to see. So it depends what, I mean, we choose really dark, maybe teal. You can keep it all to one color if you want. Now, even this, if you want. Now the reason why I said some, if you go up here, now this one, this image that I chose, you don't have a choice to change color. So you actually need to go to edit image. So if you chose an image that didn't give you an option to change the color like you had here, you go here, you edit image, and you can change the brightness, you can change the contrast, or you can change the filters. For example, this one I have it as the blues. You can change it to retro. This is available on the free version as well. And then when you click retro, you click the filters, you can change. See, green to blue, you can change it. So that's another way of doing that. Okay, so this is one way where if you just have an image and you cannot choose colors. And this one is for one where you can choose the colors. I mean, this looks, it's all one color, yes. So maybe you want to choose a different color, not an orange, maybe you want to choose a blue, or, or this color. I don't know. I mean, most t-shirts, I don't think I've seen a t-shirt with color which is this on an online print on demand place, so or this. So maybe you can change it to green. It's all up to you how you want to do it. You can change this to green, you know, and keep that. Of course, ideally, if you have a black t-shirt, then I would say try to keep it white. But again, like I said, everyone has white, so maybe to stand out, you might want to change to a different color, maybe purple. You can change to, I don't know, pink. So it's really up to you how you want it to be. And yeah, so this is an option. This is how you would do a design for a t-shirt. I mean, one way of doing a design for a t-shirt. You can curve that one if you want and make that straight. It's, you know, your choice. It's endless. Your choice. Your choices. Endless. You can do whatever you want to do. Any color. But again, if you are uploading on a site that has a lot of choices of colors for t-shirts, it's always good to click on the background and then check it with the different colors to see if they're going to stand out. Not just different colors. Find out what the platform has, um, with choices of t-shirt colors. Some have 18 colors, some have 20 colors. So I hope you liked this. If you do want to see anything else, please do comment. And if you liked it, please do like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon so that you'll know when I upload another tutorial. Okay, bye.